guys, happy new week, new video. I'm so excited to be doing this as usual, and I am really sorry I did not get to do last week's video because of unavoidable circumstances, but I'm back again this week. So excited to be doing this again. If you're new here, my name is Marie. So glad to have you. If you're returning, thank you for making time once again and for joining me in this journey of making my communication get better as I share lessons I've learned and things I'm also learning at the moment, and just growing together basically. I was listening to a podcast just the other day, was it Friday? Financially Incorrect podcast, and the guest who was hosted was quite phenomenal in my opinion. I just have a liking for women who've achieved a lot in their career and also juggling that with motherhood, because I hope to become a mother in my lifetime, and it is always so refreshing to see women who are doing well in their career and still managing motherhood and excelling at both. I think it's so affirming to just see that it's not a trade-off per se, and that I can still pull off both when the time comes. And it also really opens my eyes to the fact that life is about a process and not to get impatient with the season I'm in, and just to keep doing my best and hoping, and eventually everything falls into place. So it was really good. All that to say, the guest was good. I learned a lot, still learning a lot from the features online, and hopefully we'll be sharing all that I learned with you guys on here. So the thing I want to talk about today is imposter syndrome, and from what I had from the conversations. And just to paint the picture, my idea of imposter syndrome has always been, very negative, because admittedly it has a negative connotation to it. That feeling you feel when you achieved something and you don't feel like you deserve it, it can almost be likened to ingratitude, that feeling. Yeah, so you find that when you're talking to people about it, it sort of feels like, are you trying to be proud right now? Because what do you mean you don't feel like you did something when you clearly did something? Or what do you mean you're not happy in that position when you're there? You're like you're enjoying it or something like that. It has that negative connotation to it, and I don't know. I haven't been one to judge people for experiencing imposter syndrome. If anything, I have been the biggest victim of imposter syndrome. And I think as of today, I have come to learn that it is not entirely negative, and that if you look at it keenly, you can actually see some positivity in it. And if you change your mindset about it, you can harness it to level up, to get to your next level. So the first thing I'd say is positive about imposter syndrome is that it actually keeps you humble. It keeps you humble because you are made to realize you're not all that. Despite having achieved all that, you're not all that. I think imposter syndrome is a thing that will make you keep quiet in a room full of people who are beating their chest and seeing how they have achieved so much, when you're sitting there thinking, I still have a long way to go, right? So it keeps you humble. And just a disclaimer, we are not saying all this to encourage you to go have imposter syndrome. It's just to let you see that it's not so bad after all. So number one, it keeps you humble. Number two, it makes you, or it forces you to maintain high standards. If you went to any African school and you were beaten to get A's, or there was very strict cutoff points, and failure to getting that cutoff point meant you had failed. You either have the 90% in math or you have nothing, and the teacher would beat you. Makes you grow thinking, I have to get that 90% come hell or high water. And you find yourself working hard to achieve that very goal you set for yourself. So in a way, it makes you set and maintain high standards. You automatically become a high achiever when you have imposter syndrome. The only problem is now you really have to stop and acknowledge that your achievements are real. The third one is it encourages lifelong learning. As someone who struggles with imposter syndrome, you don't want to be caught off guard. You always want to be learning. You always want to be improving yourself. You always want to be on top of your game, because God forbid an opportunity comes and you're not prepared, right? So ironical as that may sound, I think it is also something positive about imposter syndrome. It's that it will encourage you to be a student, always keep learning. And once again, I'm not saying all of this to encourage you to stay there, stay stuck in that feeling of I don't deserve it, I'm not good enough. No. All I'm trying to say is, despite the fact that it is negative, there's some positivity to it. And while you strive to get out of that place where you feel you're not good enough, you're not meant for more, I hope that these three things will be a reminder to extend some grace to yourself, even as you strive to get better. And as usual, I wish you all the best. See you again next week. Bye.